going on, you sexy subscribers? Lift weight, eat steak. Man, I have not done a video in my room in a minute. As you can see, we have paintings. But this is going to be the Medium Rare Podcast, episode 15. And it's actually going to be a special episode because it's a travel vlog that I went on with my friends to Atlanta. And I just kind of added a little bit of music into the beginning just to give you a little insight on what we did. And then the rest of it is kind of just us shooting the shit and talking while we eat. And I'm like, this is pretty much a Medium Rare Podcast episode. And so even though it's not like a deep dive into a specific person, I kind of just hung out with my friends Shanil and Zain the entire weekend, or in the entire week in Atlanta. I just got back today and was like, you know what? Let's make some long-form content. So enjoy the Medium Rare Podcast, episode 15. Or 14, whichever one. I always lose track. But it's the one after Jair. So if this is 15, then it's 15. Catch you guys later. Peace.
It's some woman carved into the flowers. Like, just the most amazing thing that mankind is able to do. Did not realize you could really do that.
Nice.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Solid. Yeah. Not one for smoothies, but I gotta say, these are very creatively named. AZJZ with Big Pimpin' Jay-Z. What's up? You just popped into the Kanye West workout tape. And ladies, if you follow these instructions exactly, you can pull yourself a rapper, an NBA player, even a dude with a car. So this is what I want you to do. Listen to these instructions exactly.
I got the Parlay G in the back of Pond City. I hop on these beats like it's not even funny. I come on the rhymes. I come up with the Indian crackers. You don't want to fuck with me. We got the sashimi on the way. And these beats so dirty, this chai so messy, masala on my teeth. I gotta clean it with that stick that you use in the Muslim culture, is the shikwa. What's it called? The stickwa. The stickwa. I'm gonna stick you. I'm gonna put it up to you. Mental. I'm done here.
Bars, but we're not a rappers. But we peel apart the Parlay G rappers.
Man, that's a shaved head, man. That is a very shaved head.
Yeah, you see it in real time, right?
It just like it reminds me, like, oh god.
Yeah, it's nice though. I mean, like, it's like a summer cut.
It's a summer cut.
Summer cut. Yeah.
So we're out here in Atlanta. The Desi chai scene is pretty good. We'll see it soon.
Yeah,
unless this gets cut up differently, and then we will have already seen it.
Yeah. No. This is gonna be totally raw and uncut. So like it's gonna be whatever.
I love the black and white too.
Yeah. Oh, it's not gonna be black and white.
I know, but I just
yeah, for the aesthetic for now.
Even while you're
it's
filming,
nice.
it's
Yeah,
cool.
I love it.
Playing no pencils, no paper, and all about the bang, all about the brain, all about the dome, all about the top, like you call me the Egyptians with Egyptians with pyramids floating, with pyramids floating. This honey is flowing, this honey going cold like an ice like China. This honey going cold like the ice like China. The orientation, bitches from Chennai, from Oregon. Been spinning, they call it the Persian, call it the China. Come and go in the Turkey, cause I'm white like the China. I can't take her back to my place.
Take her back to my place, said she Alexis. I said I'm a foreign. She said hop in my Ford and take me down to Texas, down to Denton, wait for I get it. I've been all around the world, but the best bitches in Texas. The best bitches in Texas. The best bitches, the best riches, the best everything. We got the riches, the triches, the trishes, the wishes, the divias. The Divias, the you-know-who's, the Morettas, the Whitneys, the Britneys, the White and the Powder, the Kristen, the Paper, the Claire, and the... Shouts to my favorite. Okay, I'm done here. I gotta get back on later.
All right.
It sucks. Everything. The best stuff is always before you hit record.
It's always right before.
But that's what you gotta record, so you keep.
Yeah, you just gotta keep we'll just keep this up
You
here.
just like have to not get nervous, dude.
I gotta charge my phone in a second too. I don't even know if the beat comes all the way out here, but
Oh, so I can bring it.
oh shit! Can you stir this a little more? Oh, is the stove off? Oh, okay. I guess it's done, right? Yeah.
But I just turned it off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's still good.
Just turn the stove off. This is turn the gove off. You know what it is, man. Look at that crust. It's go off. That's golden brown. Chilling because you know going off the town, going off the ground and pound, and the action is so profound. The chords behind you. It's chilling because you know the lines behind you. And the lying is behind you because you know the lion chases when he's behind you. Back when Earth Girls. Yo, metaphysical chick. Told her I had autism, but you know that conversation evolved quick, cause I said, yo, what's up, chick? She said, my therapist laughs at me. I said, she's laughing with you, not at you. And I said, I'm gonna combat you, and I'm gonna come back at you. Yeah, here we go. Flowing while cooking steak. You know what it is with the beats of the break. Chilling cause you know I don't listen to Drake, but I listen to my boy Kanye's sake. For the sake, and I'm chilling in the place to be. This is the place to be and the place to see as the beat winds down. I'm just looking for a place that feels like I'm in space because it's so fucking smoky.
This is the dishwasher.
That's the dishwasher, yeah. That's the dishwasher detergent. I love that, dude. That was like a fucking... physics.
Yeah,
you go hard on something.
Yeah, because
dude, it's 5.5 weeks of just physics
summer
and no
school
other
is good.
subjects.
I like summer school.
Dude, I feel like school should have been taught like that.
Intensives.
Like every 6 weeks, you learn a different subject. That
It's
would have been
different things for different people. Sorry, cut you
yeah.
off.
No, that would have been sick. Like, cause if I just learned like algebra for 6 weeks in a row, I would have learned it.
Solid.
And then if I like went to like English class and like studied whatever the fuck they taught you in 9th grade English, like grammar or I don't know, I don't remember. But like whatever they taught you there. 6 months or 6 weeks, and then 6 weeks of science, 6 weeks of like history, 6 weeks. You would have learned it so much better.
Yeah.
It would have to have like start after middle school though, right? Because you want like up
Yeah.
until like certain
yeah,
age,
yeah.
like students, you can absorb pretty much everything, so you want to cram as much in.
Yeah, and after a while, like I think high school starting, like that would have been sick, dude.
I liked it in college. I took some math classes in the summer, and I definitely just got to walk into it.
I think like once I was past my freshman year, like each semester was like dedicated to one like subject. Right, I would either take math classes or like physics classes or philosophy courses.
What do you know about black holes?
They're all around us.
Really?
Oh,
Probably not. No.
Damn it!
The cool thing is you can have black holes of any size. So you can literally have a black hole that is like a speck of dust and it won't like suck everything up.
Oh, it just has no gravity?
dang, it's cool. So they could be all around us.
Yeah. They could be like, I think like one thing is that, and they also decay over time, so.
I don't really know what it is. I just suck, right? It's just a thing.
Sucks in like
So-
light?
Yeah, so it's just to like,
You know, soft real quick? Or just pass the bowl down.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit, that sucks. Okay, I can just move.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
sorry?
Oh, it's just okay, yeah. Sorry, what?
Yeah, so like you can have, so a black hole is basically like,
Wait, I don't know if you're in the shot.
You want to be?
I can't tell.
Just in case.
I can't tell from here.
Oh, I can go back.
Yeah, kill yourself. If you lean back against the wall, you're in the shot.
Yeah, you're in.
Lean back.
Oh. No.
You have to just stay a little bit forward, I guess. We can tilt it a little bit if you want.
Okay, so what is it?
yeah, so like a black hole is just when you get like enough mass all in one spot that nothing can escape it. So like it's only really determined by light. So like if light bends basically back, thanks. If light bends back in toward like the curvature of the like space that it's in, then that's a black hole. But like it just ends up usually coming from like a star. So you just like pack a bunch of neutrons and protons and electrons together, and then they get so heavy that they just pull everything in, including light.
So, what is the core of what E equals mc squared is? Because I've heard that it just means that it's the concept that mass and light are the same thing.
Oh, mass and energy are the same thing.
Okay.
So like, the whole idea is that as you like, if you, for any amount of energy that you have, right, there's like an easy way to convert it all over into mass, or vice versa. So like,
That simple equation?
yeah, and basically what that means is that like,
Mass times Planck's constant.
yeah, so like as you go closer, like what you'll see is that like anything that has mass has less, is less energy, and anything that has energy is less like mass. So like things that like move the fastest are the things that have the least
And they're like,
mass.
oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
the things that have like the most amount of energy are the things that also have the like least mass. So it's more like a proportion that you can think of it.
Right. Because it's like there's no division, it's just multiplications.
Yeah. So like an electron is like closer to being like at the speed of light and kind of
Oh, it's a lightness thing.
yeah.
That makes sense. That's cool.
Oh, I'm not 100% sure about that.
I don't know what I just said.
No. Oh,
I like is Planck constant C in that equation?
Is it just, yeah, right?
c is the speed of light, so it's E energy equals mass times the speed of light squared.
Oh, Planck's constant is not the speed of light.
Mm-mm.
I did that out.
Nope.
Planck constant is like the shortest distance you can move.
Mm.
So like if you were to like measure something, that smallest pick that you can measure would be Planck's constant.
Ooh. Like millimeter, nanometer, like
Yeah.
whatever the smallest
Yeah.
measurement is.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fuck. So good. Shit. Oh, I clicked mute. There we go. Alright, we're back. Wait. It's showing mute again?
I think yeah. If you just, yeah.
But it's like coming back.
Oh, it might have stopped on the.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, so, sorry man. So you've done interviews?
I've done what?
Interviews.
What?
Like podcast interviews, you've done them.
Oh, yeah.
What makes it good?
It kind of just like, oh, yeah.
Sorry, you're
It still says muted. It still says muted. It's still red. A lot of things. It's kind of just like if the conversation goes somewhere. Because there's no agenda or anything.
Right.
Like, I did a podcast with Cameron.
Not bad?
Was that we?
Oh, no way.
Yeah. Like when we reconnected, I was like, "Can I get you on my podcast?" Doesn't have many viewers, but
Yeah.
can we just shoot the shit over some sticks? And he's like, "Yeah." So we started talking, and I like kind of knew what Cameron was up to since like I followed him on Instagram. So I kind of just took the stuff that I saw on Instagram versus and like plus like the stuff I already knew about him, and then that's all good. We can just go iPhone audio. But as to your question earlier, like what makes like the podcast good is just like the conversation goes somewhere. So with Cameron, what I did was like I knew him from when we were young, and then like I also knew he'd been like producing music for a while. So I asked him like his inspirations on music. I told him I was like, hey, when I listen to your music, I think of like the first thing I think of is like Flume. That's what it sounds like to me. Like, what do you like? I just asked him a question based off of that.
He is pretty good, dude.
Yeah. Oh, he has a perfect pitch.
How did I not know him?
I don't know, but he plays piano really well.
Wow. Interesting guy,
I
huh?
don't think you knew him because when you were a junior, he was a senior.
Oh, he's older.
Yeah, and he went to Jasper for 9th and 10th grade, so that's where I met him, and then he went to Plano West after.
Gotcha.
I
need to record that song tomorrow because I want to get something flipped over him.
Yeah, let's do it. And then I like went through his SoundCloud, and I looked up a song that he dropped in like 2017,
Oh.
and I asked him, I was like, hey, like, can you tell me about like the song called Blossom from your SoundCloud? From like, he's like, holy shit, I haven't
like
heard that in
Nardwuar.
so long. Yeah,
Nardwuar.
yeah, like first week feast type shit. You know, and I was
Yeah.
like,
First sneak piece. That's hilarious.
right? It's not like my goal to like be
No.
like that
No,
guy,
no.
but
No, I'm good.
I'll grab some of that. I definitely want to ask those questions that are like, you know, like
Right.
out of the box and stuff. And then we talked about like, we just went down like a tangent about how we both have had like issues with like joint pain and like pornography and like girls. And then he like showed his Bumble to the camera and like how much success he's having on dating apps and shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you pretty good at dating apps?
Me? No.
Oh, are you? Oh, sure. I was pointing you. You're on it.
I'm on Bumble and Tinder and Hinge.
How's the local? Wow, I hated the way I started saying that.
How's the talent?
Don't cancel me. All right.
No comment.
Yeah. All right, go ahead. No comment.
No comment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you looked at Tinder here?
No, I haven't been on. I can't even go on Tinder. My
your
screen
phone.
time. Yeah. I deleted my Tinder a few weeks ago. It's kind of like just go through phases.
Yeah, I get it.
And you remake it. You want some more of this?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Then I interviewed my buddy Jair. He like does music.
Right. That guy's pretty good too.
Yeah. Are you up? So I asked him to kick a freestyle at the end.
Oh, I haven't seen him do it. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
And like what happened was, I didn't have this iPhone yet. I had a different iPhone. This iPhone's battery wasn't that great, and he was spitting like some of the best bars I've heard off the dome in like a long time. And then I look, I'm like, bro, this is gonna be sick. And I look at my phone, I'm like, bro, my phone's dead. And he's like, no.
Nice.
So I asked him to spit again.
Never as good,
And
right?
he goes off again, but like, dude, the first time was like
I know.
so good, dude. I was like,
At least it's only you that got to experience it.
yeah,
Only
yeah,
you ever
yeah.
get to hear that. I've had some of those with Rafi where I'm like, wow, no one's ever gonna hear that.
Dude, right? Bro, Rafi's a god, dude. Like,
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. But when he was spitting based off like the conversation we had. Like,
Yeah,
so
I know
we
that-
talked about like bone broth and like rare steak and like a bunch of other stuff. And he's like, yeah, I'm just chilling because you know I'm all, like off. I'm kidding here with bone broth. Like, he was just going off, man. I was like, man, this is gonna be so sick. The second one was really good too, but that first one was just top tier.
So what other creative thing would you want to do, other than what you're doing right now?
On the channel?
Just to explore? No, just the person.
I don't know yet.
Not you sure yet? Okay.
Yeah.
I
I mean, I like the film and the making video stuff and
No. I definitely want to get more into music.
yeah. I would love to like drop a mixtape with like our friends. I feel
Dude.
like that'd be sick.
Trey is doing that, but all of his friends are really, really good.
Yeah. But like one on like our level, you know? Like
I'm not on your level, bro. I'm off your level.
like you're
I'm not
above,
the next-
you're
yeah.
above my level. I am, I'm just saying.
What do you mean our level, bro? I hang out with
Hey man.
It's insulting to me, bro. I'm playing.
Yeah.
No, but I do wanna go up and just like be connected on that side.
Yeah.
To be honest.
You just like get in the studio and go off for a little
Yeah. I can't find it in New York. It's so hard to like, you know. I don't know why. It's just like you talk to about something like, man, like they're not gonna like you for this. You just got to have stuff in hand already. That's why when I come to Dallas, I'm like, oh, let me get something in my hand to walk back with.
Oh, that makes sense.
No.
Instead of
If I
being like,
can.
yeah, instead
If
of
I
being
can.
like, yeah, like have a demo or something.
Have a demo. I had that for a while.
When we were at the Fuel City, there was a guy that was handing out like his
Yeah.
yeah.
That's different.
Yeah.
Because it's like a physical. This guy was giving us like physical
CDs?
Yeah.
Oh man.
That was kind of annoying.
Yeah. You're
Like,
like,
I'm
you're
just
like my
saying-
car doesn't have one of these.
Literally. But I'm saying like if you have a conversation with someone, you just Instagram them your single.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like in the link of your bio, you just click it and it
That
goes
too.
to like DistroKid or whatever.
That too.
Bandcamp, all that good stuff.
When I come back here, I try to use the network that's here because people are more committed to doing art here because there's so few. There's so fewer. But the talent's still pretty good. Like Cameron's good. That's what we were saying. Rafi's good. Trey's good. So you can like collab and then take it up, and then just. But I've just never gotten to that point. I was close.
Have you posted music anywhere or?
I'll post myself singing, which is decent, but there's no
recording. I don't practice that much. I've started practicing more, and I've started singing more for camera. But
Do you
What?
have like music posted anywhere?
No, I don't think I've ever made music. Like,
right.
actually, that's why I'm not on Shanil's level.
You gonna beat the shit out of me later?
Yeah, dude. Maybe while you sleep.
No.
I'm just kidding. No, but I thought like I just find it like a lot of fun to just like freestyle and stuff. But like I don't ever like write anything down. Or if I do, actually, I've like written stuff down on like the notes app on my phone.
Oh yeah, good
Right.
shit on that notes app, right? I'm gonna go put mine up.
Wait, have we collabed with that yet?
No.
No.
I have some written. I wrote on the plane yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, I remember just like, I tried to do that like Pusha T bar, right? Like the
Yeah.
Pusha T type bar that I wrote.
No, I remember.
It was like, my first, oh, you're God, never mind.
Oh, well, I'm here.
It's like, my first brick was my startup seed money. Now I make $500,000 like Riley Reid money. Yuck!
Wait, is that you?
Yeah!
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're watching this, don't fucking steal that shit. I have copyright. I'll take you to fucking court. Yeah, bro, I need to write in a journal. I just write on my notes app and like, there's like some hits here and there, but like I knew that if I like actually,
Physical.
yeah, physical, it's the move.
Why?
You're just writing stuff out.
Tactile.
Different like, because writing is already pretty creative.
Yep.
And it just like triggers a different part of your brain than typing. So I used to like type out all my journals, but then I just started writing them, and it's been so much better.
You used to type out your journals?
Yeah, used to.
Psychotic.
Yeah, that's
Well, on a Google Docs on my phone, like, come on,
Oh yeah?
that's what I do right now.
type.
Type on the phone?
How is it
I type-
psychotic?
I don't know. I think it was laptop doing it. I think it was laptop doing it.
No, on my phone. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hand me that? Yeah.
Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do it on my laptop.
Oh my god, Zain! I'm honestly.
We can just bring it up here.
To each their own.
Yeah. You want a spoon? Oh, you got one. Perfect.
Yeah, I do it on my laptop, and then when I'm too tired to type, I'll just lay in my bed and like
Finish on the phone.
Well, I'll like speak into my phone rather than like actually type it.
Oh, because you're so smart. You like probably always have like stuff going through your head.
Well, like not when I'm tired.
Even still though, like to have enough energy to type.
Oh, we're definitely going to Whole Foods tomorrow, son.
Yeah, no doubt. I'll look at my writtens. I got some stuff getting put together for Friday with some friends. So it's starting to get like a little populated. I just gotta keep up with it and make sure I don't let it fall through.
Beat wise, like where do you get the beat from? Do you just like find it online?
All Alchemist beats.
All what?
Alchemist or Madlib, just like beats I really like.
Oh, and then do you just like make a song over it?
No, I don't make it, like, if I want to get a song, like, Cameron just sent me a song, I'll sing on that.
Yeah.
Or Trey had a song for me that he wanted me to do. I fucking fumbled that too, dude.
I remember you were telling me
I
that.
fumbled that bad.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's like a learning experience.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of making your own?
Well, I
Beats?
can't. I don't have the skills. Like, I don't have I haven't learned it.
Bro, I was on GarageBand till like 4 a.m. the first day I ever used it. That shit is fire, man.
Yeah,
it's hard as hell to use, but like, it was fun. It was fun to get on.
I've been using Logic Pro because I have a 90-day free trial.
Yeah.
How is it? You should send me stuff if it's good and I'll work with it.
It's not good.
Well, if anything's ever good, send it to me, I'll rap on it.
We should do that.
That'd be fun. Yeah,
We should do that like tomorrow.
Yeah, we could literally do it tomorrow. I'd love
Or
to.
like right now. Can you hand me that cinnamon?
Here you go.
Thank you.
If you want to do it quick, I can spend the rest of the hour doing it. I'm down.
Just playing on Logic Pro.
Like, are there any snares or drum? Like, what's the drum set?
Like you made a beat already?
I have like a couple that I've been like working on, but none of them are like.
Listen.
It's like a hip hop beat.
Yeah. Well, like I realize I don't actually understand like where like snares and stuff are supposed to kind of go.
Yeah.
Like 2 and 4. Boom bap, boom bap.
Boom bap beats. Yeah.
Yeah, it's out there.
When I showed Cameron what I made from GarageBand, I FaceTimed him at like 1 in the morning, and I was like, "Hey man, can you listen to this?" And it was like some house type music I made.
Right.
Did I tell you what he said?
No.
He's like, it's not the worst thing I've ever heard. And I was like, bro, coming from you, I'll take that.
That's hilarious that you showed it to him.
Take that to the bank. But yeah, it's fun though. It's like a process.
Yeah. So, what's the best tracks on the Push album?
Definitely. Just So You Remember.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
What it? I just opened it up.
Okay.
Oh, and
Just
neck and wrist. So Just So You Remember starts with just so you remember who you're dealing with. The number don't change. I know who the chemist is. Like
Yeah.
brick by brick, we built up our dealerships.
Dark.
Mitch by Mitch, we built up our villages.
You still listen to it?
Oh yeah.
What else?
I have the fucking CD, bro. I have like the
Oh,
physical
yeah, you
copy.
told me.
I listen to it in my car all the time.
I don't actually have anything saved on this computer.
Oh, it's all good. Logic album, Lupe album now. There's a song on the Lupe album called Miss Mural. Fucking bars. Dude.
No way.
Yeah, do you remember the original Mural?
Right. We could put that beat on, but it's just crazy. It's just crazy. There's some things you don't mess with. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I'm down.
Uh,
It's a good beat. What else is good on the Pusha album? Oh, the Slick Rick flow beat.
nah.
Where did it go? Pull ups like a FedEx truck.
Uh-huh. You got the pitch exactly right. Right?
Yeah, it's that song. I can't remember the name of it for some reason.
So what kind of rap did that girl put you on?
I mean, a lot of it was like, where's my phone? My phone.
Oh, it's right here. Yeah. There you go. Oh, the mural beat? Or are you doing the Miss Mural beat?
Mural. I don't typically rap on stuff I don't really know.
Well, make sure you pull up the instrumental.
Yeah. I'm gonna just scroll for it. I don't want to type again.
If you had to paint the letter, which color would you choose? Said the patron to the painter said the blues. Do you act off intuition or languish and peruse? More like tap into tradition from the angle of my move. He looked back at his canvas while strangling a tube. A master of the palette while sanguine and cool. The music mostly jazz, mostly old. Punctured by some punk and some old smoky soul. An atlas on the trunk.
Wow.
The land of
There's so much going on.
just a cover in the back that you open and you close. Where are all the pages? The painter said defamed. I ripped them all out and made some paper planes. Fish grease absorbers and some origami cranes. Poured itself a drink and then poured it down the drain. Looked at the empty canvas, said I think I have a name. I'll call it gasoline. Pouring on the flames.
I'm gonna do a written to Mural, bro. I'm gonna do a written
To this beat?
to Mural.
The actual mural?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm definitely doing that. That'll be really fun.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Very jazzy.
I
Oh, yeah.
appreciate the visit, this isn't normally allowed. You consider yourself wild or conforming to a style. The picture pointed at a pile of those rejections or mistakes. The painter said that it's not a question or debate. Most of what we know is art is the projection of a faith. The product of a pontiff for the election of a saint. A gift from the red for the digestion of the can't. A visual garnish for the confessions of the frank. Displays of physical carnage, make connections to the ranks. Goes over very well with South Americans and Yanks. Not to sound shamanistic, but there's medicine in paint. It gets kinetic if you let
That's
it.
the color stuff, bro,
Finishing
right?
Strength. Modern will call Russian roulette is in the flanks, and most
my God,
the
this
trigger
is so
and
tough,
weapons full
right?
of blanks. But when there's a pool of sharks and you step into the tank, that's the pool of art that got them headed to the plank. But they fell for the deceptiveness of the secularist complaint, the upheaval of the cathedrals into the edifice of bank. That pile over there is just the evidence of angst, the failed revival of a perfectionist whose efforts have just sank. A selection of the waste that lacks direction or a base. You lose all of the plots for the affections of a race. Man does not become superior because you connect him to a cape, nor does become inferior because you connect him to an ape. I never wanted my life to be a collection of some dates and holiday my days of being intellectually sedate. It's not really a beat, but conceptually at stake. Like when genitals and gender roles successfully conflate. The current art world is just competitively opaque. It never ceases to amaze. My mouth is medically agape. One day it's raising up the brand, the next it's shredding it to flakes. And the velocity of trends is what referees the pace. Professionally accept what ethically I hate. So in all of my work you see this wrestling with fate. It's even in the brush.
Professionally accept what ethically I hate. So in all of my work you see this wrestling with faith.
That's that kind of.
There's been so many of these that we could have just paused and like, what the
Oh,
fuck?
we should have been. That definitely would have helped like the reaction video a lot, but like.
Oh, I can go either way. But
Yeah, I'm down to run it back. I'm down to listen to it one whole time, and then we can run it back and like decipher it, break it down and shit.
Man, that's like some expert stuff, and I accidentally already flipped it back.
If you had the
It's all good. Let's fucking start over.
Would you choose? Said the patron to the painter said the blues. Do you act off intuition or languish and peruse? More like tap into tradition from the angle of my mood. He looked back at his canvas or strangling the tube. A master of the palette or sanguine and cool.
That's a good bar.
Music mostly jazz.
Sanguine and cool.
Oh, sure. A master of the palette, all sanguine and cool. It's just boy, he pronounced that. The music mostly jazz, the jazz mostly old, punctured by some punk and some old smoky soul.
Yeah, and then if you look at the rhyme scheme of like the last word on like, it's like in the next or in the last verse it was like all like blue, like light blue, because like the way he says like paint.
Yeah.
Paint,
Oh,
strength,
interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So I just love how he started this off as like kind of like a story, because it's like there's like a story and then there's like shit underneath the story.
Really?
Yeah,
I
mean, because this is like the story of like him saying like a patron talking to a painter.
Yeah.
But then underneath it, it's like about like just I think he's just talking about his life.
There's so many levels.
Yeah, so many.
Dude, fuck.
Yeah.
What do the colors mean?
Like
It's a matching pattern.
it's like the magic rhyme scheme.
Okay.
See ya?
Yeah, so like the goo and sanguine.
Sanguine and cool. It's
Yeah.
the same.
Gold.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Straight.
And if you look at it, it's like, look at the words that rhyme. They're not words that rhyme, which is always the coolest thing.
Yeah.
It's like how do you express the noise?
Yeah.
If you had to paint the gutter, which color would you choose? Said the patron to the painter.
Said
the painter
the
said the blues. Do you act off intuition or languish and peruse? More like tap into tradition
from the
angle.
of
It's so
my
interesting.
mood. Yeah.
So, a lot of famous Urdu poets were children's rhymers first, children's poets, because it's not about words, it's about sounds. And like if you start thinking about the sounds you make,
Okay.
and if you can get good with that, you're like programming somebody's mind because it's rhyming. They're not thinking; they're just accepting your beliefs, which is a bit like, I guess. Well, anyway, so
Well, is it like? I guess there's like multiple types of rhymes per color, right? Like
yeah,
blue-
maybe it's not done perfectly. It might not
I don't
be
think it's done perfectly either, because like, and this wasn't done by him. This is done by somebody that like,
did it.
yeah, they analyzed it.
But you know who's really good at this, Afraj?
Who?
Gibbs. He just doesn't think about the words as much as he's thinking about the sound.
Sounds, yeah. Yeah.
I'll jump to it when I remember, but he has a really good I can show you. You'd obviously know it, but we can run it back.
Yeah, I'm down, yeah.
The jazz mostly old, punctured by some punk and some old smoky soul. An atlas on the trunk from the land of broken goals. Just a cover in the back that you open and you close. Where are all the pages? The painter said defamed. I ripped them all out and made some paper planes. Fish grease absorbers and some origami cranes. Poured itself a drink and then poured it down the drain. Looked at the empty canvas, said I think I have a name. I'll call it gasoline. Pouring on the flames.
Alright. So this, I think he's talking about back when, I don't know if you guys know Lupe's story, So his first 2 albums that he had, Food and Liquor and The Cool. His third one, his album was like, I mean, his label made him like play a bunch of like pop music. You remember it was like very like radio friendly hits, like
I don't know the album.
like The Show Goes On, like Lit from Lasers.
Lasers. It was a good album.
It was alright. Like
What was on that?
in the
It was
Lupe.
Kick Push, right?
No, Kick Push was Food and Liquor.
Okay.
That was like the OG Lupe Fiasco.
So then what was on Lasers? Because I remember that.
Lasers
album
was like Show Goes On, Words I Never Said. It was just a bunch of like radio friendly stuff
Understand.
that like Lupe didn't want to put out, but like his label kind of made him put it out. They're like, if you don't put this out, we're not going to promote anything that you do ever again. So he put it out, and then the label's like, all right, we're gonna release this like later, and they're like,
They sat on it.
yeah, they just sat on it, and like they kind of like blackballed him like really heavy.
Just poured it, like, because then nobody's gonna buy him if he's sitting on the bench.
Yeah, exactly. And then so I think where he's like, where are all the pages? The painter said
Wow.
the thing. I ripped them all out, made some paper planes. Like I think that's what
Amazing.
he's talking about, right?
Because he just got their way.
Yeah, because he just got like fucked, and then like he didn't have like another lyrical album that he wanted, like a lyrically expressive album until like Tetsuo and Youth, which was just fire. But
Yeah, it's also interesting you use the word like defang, right? Because then it's like he was like
Defang.
someone in, like something powerful, and then kind of lost all that power.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I appreciate the visit, this isn't normally allowed. You consider yourself wilder.
This part's really good.
Yeah. Picture pointed at a pile of those rejections or mistakes. The painter said that it's not a question
Wow.
or debate. Most of what we know is art is the rejection of a faith. The product of a pontiff for the election of a saint. A gift from the red for the digestion of the king. A visual garnish for the confessions of the frank. Displays of physical carnage, make connections to the ranks. Goes over.
Yeah, I don't know
with
what's going on.
South Americans and Yanks.
Yeah. So he's still talking about his paper planes. Because like the pile of the paper planes, or like, whatever it is, it's the destroyed
Yeah,
art.
are those rejections or mistakes?
Yeah. Most of what we know as art is a projection of a faith, a product of a pontiff for the election of a saint, a gift from red for the digestion of the king, a visual garnish for the confessions of the frame, displays of physical carnage, makes connection to the ranks. Oh, this is good. This is interesting too because it like goes into his belief system about religion, about like the shamans.
Not to sound shamanistic, but there's medicine in pain. It gets kinetic if you let it. There's a fetish in its strength. Monitor them
He's
with
like
hard
saying
Russian
how art is
medicine.
powerful.
Okay.
Like there's a medicine in paint.
Right. Well, you
Like-
know, I was thinking about what we literally saw at the chopper store.
Oh, like
Because it's like the colors are your medicine, they're your disease.
Mhm.
But there's medicine in paint because they also like paint, like shamans in paint.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. What, do you know about like the whole situation?
No, I actually don't know why.
Yeah. I've looked into some of it, the healing
I mean-
stuff.
I guess it's kind of similar to like the like idea of like self-expression, right? Like if they like paint themselves, they probably would have like a deeper connection of like what they're trying to embody.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're like physically becoming what they like need to be to kind of like experience whatever they need to like experience or channel whatever they need to channel.
Yeah, it's like it's the same idea as that your body from outside in is your philosophy of life, like the way you live, because you yeah, like your expression, what you perform is who you are. Like the Hamlet thing is like, I like what seems I know not what seems. Like there's always this tension between who is my actual self and who's the self I present.
That Jay-Z line from 444.
Yeah, that's
Though
right.
we know, we know, we
Yes!
know who we are, but we not know
Though
we
we-
know.
You got it, my bad.
Though we know who we are, but we know not who we may be.
Yeah, though we know that which we are, but we know not what we may be. So yeah, so good. I'm
The
gonna
blanks and muscle pull the trigger if the weapon's full of blanks. But when there's a foolish sharks and you step into the tank, that's the pool of art that got them headed to the plank. But they fell for the deceptiveness of the secularist complaint. The upheaval of the cathedrals into the edifice of bank. That pile over there is just the evidence of angst. The failed revival of a perfectionist whose efforts have just sank. A selection of the way race that lacks direction or a base. You lose all of the plots for the affections of a race. Man does not become superior because you connect him to a cape, nor does become inferior because you connect him to an ape. I never wanted my life
So
to be
good.
a collection of some dates.
Yo, you got this, by the way. What do you want?
Intellectually sedate. It's not really a beat, but conceptually it's a stake. Like when genitals and gender roles successfully conflate.
That's just like a deep 4 bars.
Well, I could go for it.
I don't like, I don't like, partially because he's like, I never wanted my life to be a collection of some dates. Like, I don't want to just like go about like doing like, you know, just like, yeah, like a lot of people were just like, oh yeah, like, I can't wait till like my sweet 16 or like, I turn 18 or like I turn 21, you know? But I think like, he makes it a little bit deeper, like, a collection of some dates as in like release dates of albums.
Right. I thought of it more like a professional, like,
Yeah.
oh, Lupe did this and this year, this and this year, this and this year.
And holiday my days away and intellectually sedate. So it's like after we make our money and retire, we like lose, like, because our mind is like a muscle, right? If you don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah, and it's also this concept of like, it's pretty normal. It's like the idea of like working for the weekend, and it's like, you have to wake up and like take ownership of, and that's, so I know Wake Up was like very guided, or like very direct.
Yeah.
But there's this guy I was talking to on the last leg of my trip, Theo, who's he's an awesome dude. Like literally, dude, gave away all of his possessions. He owns a backpack of things.
What?
That's all he has. No
Dang.
lease, no fur. He just gave it all away or sold it all.
In Austin?
We just went to Austin together. Anyway, so like he's really big on this idea of waking up, and I know it sounds so cliche, but he was like telling me this philosophy that he's on, and I'm not gonna spill his whole news. But anyway, so I'll just get back to it. Basically, he's talking about like you have to wake up and take your life in your own hands and make the decisions that you want in this life. He has a lot of. Anyway, so there's some music that he's been on, like some really reggae, feel good, like wake up type music. But I was like, oh wow, this is interesting. I'll look for it later.
Sick.
But yeah, you were saying on the bars.
Oh yeah. And the next line I just like because he says beef and steak.
It's not really a beef,
But conceptually it's steak.
like
In general successfully conflate. That one I don't get. I don't know if he's like saying something about like gender norms in the present day.
Yeah, I mean, I guess in a sense it's saying that like the role that you take doesn't necessarily have to like match your like outward figure, right? Like you still get to be who you want to like be.
What does conflate mean?
To mix up, to like switch the two
Oh.
around, or like it's like usually like a misconception, right? Like you take two things and you assume that they're
They're
like
the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't get the mistake though.
The what?
I don't get the beef, like what he's referring to when he says beef.
I think there's a
It's
play
not
on
really a beef, but conceptually it's steak. Yeah, I don't get that one either.
But like
We need a Rap Genius this album. Like we just need to go like line by line and fucking or the song.
Yeah, like I assumed it was like a conflict between like actually like working hard, like using your brain, and just relaxing, and how they're like opposed to each other. But I don't know if that's what he meant. Then I don't know what he means by conceptually at stake, or like there isn't a difference between like relaxing and working hard.
But I'm thinking it goes with the next line. Because it's not really a beef, but conceptually it's steak, like your genitals and gender roles successfully conflate.
But that's a simile, right? So he's just like comparing whatever, like the correlation to beef, from beef to steak.
Right, but I'm saying but you're looking at the holidays line, right? I'm saying that the second two lines go together.
Right. So if you say there's an object that he's referring to that's not really beef.
Okay, right.
And then that like connection between beef and steak
Right.
is exactly the same as the comparison between genitals and gender roles.
Okay, so that's what you're not sure about.
Right. So he's saying that there's something that's a beef, right? And what that something is not like listed in the sentence.
I might just be completely off on this, so we're just
No, good,
okay,
yeah.
so it's not really beef, but conceptually there's an object that's being pointed at
Yeah.
that's not beef.
Yeah.
And then I think that's being likened to the question. It's not being likened to generals and generals. It's being likened to the question of the question of conflation.
Right.
Right. So then, if you look at that, so it's like it's not really a beef. So it's not about successfully conflate. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know, it seems like it's just like one is to one as blank is to blank, or like 1 is to 2 as 3 is to 4.
Right.
Right. So like, but what is 1 and 2?
I have no idea.
And then, because you know what 3 and 4 are, right? Like genital roles and genitals and gender roles, like that's your 3 and 4. But what's your 1 and 2?
This might be too technical for me. I really don't know.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Technical analysis is like so deep in this.
Yeah.
But the best writers do this. The best writers do it.
Oh, dude, yeah. Lupe's like a lyrical god. Like,
But what you're doing is like, what's the object? What are they talking about? What's the simile?
yeah.
Sorry, this went on for a while. Okay.
No, you're good. You can,
Just competitively opaque, it never ceases to amaze. My mouth is medically agape. One day it's raising up the brand, the next it's shredding it to flakes. And the velocity of trends is what referees the pace. Professionally accept what ethically I hate. So in all of my work, you see this wrestling with fate. It's even in the brushstrokes, how aggressively I straight. Less like putting on some makeup, more like severing a face. Wow.
so I'm not gonna comment on the bars. I'm gonna comment on the rhyme scheme. Like, intellectually, conceptually, successfully, competitively, medically, and the way he says, like everything, like the blue, orange, red highlights. and
Oh
everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's
blue, orange. So it's what? Successful, kinetic. Oh, see, that's a missed one. The orange is wrong there. But anyway, yeah, I see
Yeah.
it.
Said the patron with a smile. That's the most interesting diatribe I've heard in a while. How you articulated the nature and put it all on trial. Took it up to heaven, then put it on the ground. The painter asked the patron, when you stand up on the bow, I've had a flash of inspiration. My creativeness aroused. The model took its place. The painter grabbed the lighter, doused the shit in gasoline and set
Oh
it
my
on
god,
fire.
that's so good, right?
Holy shit.
It's always going somewhere, dude.
Yeah. Oh crap.
Fuck.
Damn it.
Wait, I really like the end of that.
What?
The end of where that was
Parts
going.
ultra-guard
Yeah.
contacts
We'll
being
put it back
tipped.
on to it.
A soft, fluffy thick collar is secure.
No. I wanted to like go back up and
Comfort
like
they
it
can
took me to a
enjoy.
different.
Protection you can trust.
That's a
Parts
that's a
ultra-guard pro.
fine, so
6 months
Oh,
of
yeah.
full body flea and tick protection.
927. That's not that time.
If you for the affections of a race, man does not become
right?
superior because you connected
Three
to
and a
a
half.
cape, nor does become inferior because you
Wait,
connected
that was
to
the
an
last-
ape.
that was
I
the last
never wanted
That's the
my
last
life
part?
to be a collection
Wait,
of
that's the last part,
dates.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I've had a
So
flash
cool.
of inspiration, my creativeness aroused. The model took its place, the painter grabbed the lighter, doused the shit in gasoline and set it all on fire.
Oh, nice.
Cool. Perfect. I think I got it right.
You gotta finish the story up? The last one?
Yeah, painter asks Pandron, can you stand up? Like, he's like, yeah, can you stand up there? I think I just got some creativity. And then, like, the dude just grabbed the lighter and, like, lit the fucking, his canvas on fire.
Yeah. So the whole story is a conversation between a painter and a patron.
Yeah.
Okay. And the patron was asking the painter to talk about art.
Yeah. Talk
And he
about
said, like, are these rejections your rejections? Are they, like,
yeah,
like the
I guess
rejections? What is it? What was he saying?
he's like, are these rejections or the ones that just, like,
Mistakes.
didn't make mistakes? Yeah.
Because yeah, and then he got defamed by some. Yeah. So then at the end of it, the painter and the painter are still talking, and it's, can you stand up on the pile? Had a flash of inspiration, my creativeness aroused. So the patron is what, the model? Yeah, the
Yeah.
patron is
Yeah.
the model. Wow, that's amazing. It just seems like an old European, like painting.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Miss Mural. The painter asked the patron, can you stand up on the pile?
And I guess like we would be patrons, right?
Mm.
Yeah, like fans. I think
Yeah.
this is about like fans and
Fandom?
yeah, fans and artists.
Yeah.
It's like saying like, yeah, like was this like, I don't know, like you know when like unreleased songs come out or something, it's like, yeah, like why didn't this make this album, you know? And it's like, Kanye West had this thing where he's like, don't go up to an artist and say like, yeah, why didn't you do? If you put the drums like this, no, all you say to an artist is thank you.
Right,
Thank
the
you.
relationship.
That's it. Like, thank you
Yeah,
for making
and he's-
for making this.
There's a lot of artists that do this, by the way.
Yeah.
This like hating their fans thing.
Yeah. I don't think it's like a hating my fans thing. I think it's like the powers that be that wouldn't let him be.
I think
Literally.
it's like.
You think it's also like a fans thing?
I think because it's like pay your ass. So he's like taking all of his fan base, and but it's an inspiration thing.
It is kind of like in both ways because he ripped out all of his pages, right? So he was defanged, and so he made a pile of all of the things that were his power, but no longer, right? And then he set that on fire, and he also set his fans on fire.
His work, and yeah, because that's right. They're so inseparable.
Yeah.
Your audience and your work.
Also, I think it could be like when his last album with Atlantic Records was the one after Tetsuo and Youth called Drogas Light, and after that he went independent. So
So Drogas was the first real Drogas.
Yeah, Drogas Waves.
By the way, the historical stuff on the artist is so good when you're adding, because I don't really know what that.
Oh, okay, yeah,
It's
yeah.
really helpful, and it's like definitely interesting.
This is his eighth album.
That's a lot of music. That's a shit ton of music.
Mm-hmm. Since 2005, bro.
It also like makes it seem like it's not that he's necessarily like burning his like it's not like he's like angrily doing it necessarily, right? Like he's like it's part of like letting everything go.
Letting everything go for sure. Yeah, it's like
if that was like with like with the history that you like said.
Right.
Yeah, I watched I didn't actually watch all of that Michael documentary.
Which one?
The Last Dance.
Oh, okay.
I didn't watch all, but I watched a couple episodes with my roommate, and there was one scene at the very first 2 episodes where they took all of their intentions for the year or something, or no, they took all the bullshit coming into that year, and then he got in a circle and they just burned all of it. It's like a ritual.
Oh, wow.
Because it's like you just take all. I don't know what the fucking story is. It'd be good to know it, because it matters. But it's the idea of like letting if you burn your words, you just release that self in flames. I'm gonna do mural.
Dude, Mural has that same like rhyme scheme breakdown. Like,
oh, cool.
Somebody did the same thing.
Oh, but I'm gonna go instrumental. I actually have it written that's like a poem.
Oh, dude, yeah.
That could work.
Yeah, just type in, just go to instrumental.
But you'll have to like kind of give it some. You have to give it some grace because it's not a rap really.
Yeah, I think it's the second one. With the Mural instrumental, I think so.
Okay. Yeah, so just accept it for what it is. But I'm not,
yeah, you want me to turn this down a little bit?
Yeah, whatever. I can beat it where it's at. No drums for so long.
No, not for a while.
Yeah.
Bro, it'll come. It's about to drop. Like, the piano part's about to drop.
Ooh. You haven't heard this, have you?
No, I haven't.
This is just the instrumental. So good. Is it in? Is it on?
Yeah, it's about to drop. Like, I think like the next beat.
Oh, it's coming.
Right here.
I can't talk to you with a fickle moon, hide a small desire to face. So all my senses bark on search in this.
It's a bit too fast. So I'm gonna try again.
Alright, yeah. Get the reset.
Okay. I can't talk to you when the fickle moon hides her small desiring eyes. So my senses bark on search in this great divide between what is, what seems awake, asleep. This it's too fast. Hold up.
Just slow yours down to like go like half speed on yours to match that.
I can't talk to you when the fickle moon decides, hide the small desiring eyes, so my senses they embark on the search of great divide between what is, what seems, awake, asleep, the world, the dreams, everything you said to me before disappearing into the endless night. Okay. You may not call, you may not call what you may not call what may not call when Luna's hands are blanket in embrace. Reunion lies at journey's end like small white pearl, middle of the maze. Until that day it dawns, great fragrance, perceptible. Until that day it dawns, fragrance, barely separation. Trust the whispered phrases, but do not once think that warm may touch me.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna go to the third verse. Yeah. It's so hard to read this. 1 second.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find one good verse. Okay.
won't break through, forms golden noose until you look beyond what the eyes can see. Surrender clay, ego, retire folded hand demands. Rest in subtle feet, in that weary head, in that very pan, in canary chest, and its hairy breath, which led you on and to and through the way in the edge of your belief. So if you close your eyes at foreverness of moonless night, if you only let your ears see the crashing of the tides and see not, then hear not, you deserve not the sight, sound, touch, taste, and most of all that treasured fragrance you foolish gesture, imbibe your senses with endless pleasures, what difference does it make? The last verse I can't go on. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Destroy the moon, destroy the moon. Destroy the moon, destroy the moon. It's just a rocket set for nights like this when even that thing it is not. And yet at night is so much more. Invert your form and raise your feet up to the sky and let reality invert and power drip into the screaming heart. Lifeblood, lifeblood. Love dub, love dub. Dub, dub. Fly fall, free fall, flee, fight, fall. Those are selfless. Those are self-asceticism. Break these shackles, break these bonds. Follow electronic cover. Follow son of man and follow son of Donna. Break the two and break the one. Okay. And then, okay. So break through two and break through one when two is nothing. When break through two and break through one when one is nothing. One is nothing more than one less than two. Look for nothing but you won't find it cause it's nowhere to be found. Like from you, like those wretched nights, like the man, like the new and spiteful moon. Destroy the moon, it's just a rock except for nights like this, except destroy the moon, it's just a rock except for nights like this, and even that the thing is not. Oh, okay, I like that.
Yeah,
that kind of fits.
That hits, yeah. There's parts of it that like really hit.
Yeah, they lined up
this beat.
They lined up right. They weren't everywhere, but there were some.
Yeah.
So I got that on the plane. And
You wrote that on the plane here?
Yeah, I read a lot on planes, and
that was sick.
Usually there's like in the air. There's like, oh, this journey's ending, I gotta finish. And then it gets faster, more rhythmic.
Yeah.
Which so
I definitely felt that.
Yeah. Okay, that was kind of fun. But we should.
Yeah.
Yeah. This thing ends in like 20 minutes.
What?
I gotta go on the train.
Oh, okay, here. Alright, let me get the writtens from my phone.
Oh, do one. Yeah, do one. Do you have any written?
Like poems, not really like.
So after 4 or 5 spots, we finally found it. We found the vibe. It's this rooftop of the Hotel Claremont. And now we're here.